It's very devastating what's happening. I've been keeping a close eye on it all, as tough as it can be from over here, and in contact with a number of people. Um, yeah, it's one of those disasters and a national crisis that is hard to comprehend. And being over here in America, in Texas, there's a little bit of a helpless feeling, but trying to do all I can to play my part and help a country that is struggling right now.
When you say play your part, the main thing is just raising awareness of how devastating it really is.
Yeah, I think what people don't really understand just yet is how much of an impact is happening, how big it is, and that it's not stopping, and that it will continue to get worse and to get bad as the temperatures rise. It gets hotter and continues to get drier. So parts of southeast Australia, in country New South Wales and country Victoria, there had been a little bit of a rainfall over the weekend, which has helped a little bit, but nowhere near as enough as probably that it needs to be able to put out the fires. And this coming week in Australia is when the temperatures will rise again, and there's a high risk of the fires to continue getting larger, and also the risk of new fires starting as well. In ACT and in Canberra, the air quality there is really bad, causing a lot of people to also evacuate and get to a place where obviously there's better air. So that area of country New South Wales along the south coast and in Canberra is where I have a lot of family, friends, and close people.
From a broader perspective, does it signal that climate change is very real and pervasive and dangerous for all continents, everywhere in the globe?
I think that's where I stand in terms of being able to create awareness, is that this isn't just a problem within Australia. You can relate this to many different things, and obviously what has happened in California earlier this year, and also the year before, what's happened in the Amazon rainforest. I think there's definitely evidence there of things that you can't ignore, and climate change is one of those things. But other factors do weigh into it as well. But as for Australia, it's still in a matter of emergency. There's not really a chance yet for people to be able to recover and rebuild. This is going to be a long time before any relief is done. With this little bit of rainfall, has caused people to have a big breath, I guess, and go back to their homes. But they're small country towns, and they're ready to put up another fight this week of what's yet to come. So devastating, and obviously being over here is personally is tough, knowing that. But you just try to do what you can to play a part and create awareness, and hopefully it works.
And the wildlife devastation must be heartbreaking too.
Yeah. So the number is approximately 480 million animals that have been affected in situations that you just can't help. But a number of animals have been saved in saying that, but it's hard to comprehend that number of animals that have been affected and died as well. So, like I said, what you can do is you help the shelters that have these animals that have been injured and affected and whatnot, and hopefully we can help them survive, because the animals of Australia play a big part in our identity throughout the whole entire world, and for us to lose that would be very sad. But the wildlife is a big part of our Australian identity.
You talked to Ben or Joe to do maybe with the South Australian
Definitely.
NBA players to do something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Us Australian boys have come together and are working on something that will make the right impact, will make the right sense, and something that can be long-lasting as well. Again, this isn't a matter of an exchange or just one-time deal. This is here for the long run type of thing. This is our country, this is our land, this is our people that are being affected. This is going to be a long thing in the making. So we've definitely come together and are working on something. So hopefully, that can help.